Hello everyone and welcome to Victoria's Cantina. Today I'm very excited to present you with a review of the Papo Brachiosaurus, which is part of their Dinosaur lineup of models. Here is a quick look at the packaging that this fellow comes in. So as you can see, very simple plastic bag, just as is the case with all Papo dinosaurs. They also include a couple of tags, as is typically the case with the Papo dinosaurs as well. And this one was simply wrapped around his neck. This is the 7th Papo dinosaur that I have reviewed for you guys, and as you know, I absolutely love them. And as is the case with many Papo dinosaurs, this Brachiosaurus is based off the animal's appearance in Jurassic Park. He's also a whopping 15 inches tall, which makes him the tallest Papo dinosaur, and to date, the only sauropod. However, that will be changing shortly when they release the Apatosaurus model. But just looking at this dinosaur, it's absolutely marvelous. The sculpt work on it, as you can see, is very, very nice. Lots of fine details in the skin and in each area of the dinosaur. Coloring is also quite nice. It seems to be like a grayish green color with little bits of blue highlighting here and there. And just to give you a frame of reference for the size on this Brachiosaur, I have him positioned next to the Papo Tyrannosaurus upright version. As you can see, Brachiosaurus absolutely towers over T-Rex, which is totally cool and very much appropriate for that species. Here is a close-up of the Brachiosaurus's head. It kind of has a little bit of a wacky expression on its face, but you know, that is in line with what he appeared like in Jurassic Park, of course. From what I recall, the Jurassic Park Brachiosaur was a little bit more of a grayish, like elephant type color. I think in Jurassic Park 3, I want to say, is where they had more of this like greenish kind of color. Haven't seen either movie in quite some time, so my memory may be a little bit hazy on that. But he has his nostrils there on the top of his head where that prominent bump is, which is quite characteristic of Brachiosaurus. And you can see his teeth. He's got his tongue that's in there. Kind of see it right there. And of course, he's only meant to eat leafy greens. And the long neck was so that they could reach at the top of very tall trees. The eye color seems to be a very deep brownish yellow color, and then his black pupil looks really nice. He has a lot of personality. And, you know, again, very much looks like the Brachiosaur from Jurassic Park. The neck itself has quite a bit of detail in it, just like all Papo dinosaurs. It looks very natural, very lifelike, a little creasing and folding in it. Really, really magnificent. While the top of the dinosaur has more of a greenish, gray kind of color with maybe a few like bluish kind of highlights. The bottom of it is more of a orangey, beige kind of color. Really nice how they do the blending on these dinosaurs just to kind of give it, you know, that multicolored effect. And the methods that Papo employs to do these, and I do believe these are each hand-painted, you know, makes these very realistic. On his back, there is some ridging there to show where his spine is. His tail is a little bit short, a little bit stumpy, but you know, that may be accurate. I'm not too sure. The legs look very, very powerful. You know, they look very much like elephant type legs and feet. And the definition on them is just phenomenal. I'm absolutely happy with this piece. The bottom of his feet have some definition to them as well, you know, which is very, very nice. And, you know, he has some skin hanging down here in the back. You know, it just looks great. Like every single detail on here, I think contributes to the lifelike quality that this piece has, which is absolutely stunning. Taking a closer look at his feet, each of the nails or claws here on him are done in a different color from the rest of the skin. And if you look closely at each of them, there is you know, different sculpting done on each nail. It also seems that under his neck there are a few areas where there are some red-ish kind of lines there. And, you know, it kind of runs up his neck, as you can see there. And I think that's just kind of to maybe highlight the detail and the rest of the paint that's used there. I've always found it quite neat how Brachiosaurus is quite unique in terms of sauropods in that his front legs are quite longer than the back ones. He just looks very muscular, very strong. You know, I'm sure that you would not want to be anywhere near one of these guys if you happen to be next to one as it walked by you. All right, ladies and gentlemen, so there you have it. This is the Papo Brachiosaurus as part of their lineup of dinosaur models. Absolutely stunning figure. Just like all Papo dinosaurs, this one is absolutely stunning. I am completely impressed with the detail and quality that Papo puts into each and every one of their dinosaur models. From the sculpt work to the phenomenally done paint job, which is blended in such a way that makes it very lifelike. You know, this is definitely one Papo dinosaur to have in your collection. Highly recommend him. If there's anything I can knock him for, maybe I would say that I might prefer a lighter kind of gray color. But, you know, that's just personal taste. I can't fault Papo for that. That's just me. But I highly recommend this dinosaur if you're collecting Papo dinosaur models, and this is certainly one to have in your collection. Check it out. You absolutely will not regret it. Thanks for watching Victoria's Cantina. Until next time. Bye-bye.